Listen.
Posłuchaj.
Écoute.
Rama, 聞いてください。
Escucha. MCO.
Listen. MCO.
MCO.
Between the Bars.
Hi, my name is Yannick Dondelange, and you're listening to Between the Bars, the MCO, or to spell it out, the Mahler Chamber Orchestra's very own podcast, and it's 100% homegrown. Well, you may say, okay, but who are you? What do you have to say? And why should I listen? Actually, those are questions our approximately 2.5 million audience members around the world have challenged us with over the past 22 years of giving concerts. So who are we? MCO is a nomadic collective of some of the finest classical musicians of today, with members spanning more than 20 countries. We meet up and travel the world together, mastering what people often think of as the mysteriously romantic, even spiritual art of performing classical music. Since 1997, which, to give you some timeline, was amongst other things the year scientists cloned Dolly the sheep and the first Harry Potter book was published. Since 1997, we, the Mahler Chamber Orchestra, a self-governing, democratic band of friends, have been living our dreams for good and for worse at the very top of the classical music world. I can say I've honestly seen firsthand heartache, fear, success, economic crisis, betrayal, sacrifice, addiction, redemption, and even birth and death. And all of this played out on and behind the world's most celebrated concert stages. So what do we have to say? Well, music speaks 1,000 words, it's true. But we are, as a band of musicians, also bursting with narratives and perspectives, stories, if you like, of our travels around the globe. Somewhere in between being artists and explorers is this unbelievable sweet spot of worldly but also personal experiences that I hope will provide not only fun listening, but also shed light, however small the beams are, on the big questions. Climate change, migration, health, spirituality, race, equality, education, democracy. And all of these questions intertwined with the most amazing music ever composed. If you like, a kind of musical backdrop to our lives in the 21st century. So why should you listen? If I told you, at the Mahler Chamber Orchestra, we perform music for our time, as well as trying to be relevant within our time, while hopefully saying something about our time, I hope you would want to listen in to some of our podcast chats, or even come meet us, and experience one of our concerts live. For the first 2 podcast episodes recorded in Adelaide, Australia at the Adelaide Festival, I chat to MCO musicians Kirsty and Mark, and the conductor Daniel Harding, about, amongst other things, musician migrants, Mozart and the founding of European Australia, being a renowned conductor who also flies very large airplanes, teaching in China, and putting on sun cream in a Bavarian winter. And what about me? The viola is my instrument, my musical voice, if you like, but performing with others is my passion. The Mahler Chamber Orchestra has been my travelling family since the very beginning, and we've been round the planet with so many unique moments in our upbringing over the years that it was definitely time to start telling our thoughts and our stories to the world. Holding on to that image of telling stories, I want to wish all of you listening, whether you're a music student or a music buff, an educator or a climate activist, a travel geek or a tired commuter, or if you're just at home doing some housework, sit back, relax and enjoy. Between the Bars, the Mahler Chamber Orchestra talking to the people that make our world.
Between the Bars.